Hi Sue, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club, just from recap on our lesson the other day. So if we have a look here at the swing on the left, we're going to see a few parts that we needed to work on. So first thing here, we can see the club head rolls behind us. So the first move there is the hands whip this club head in and the inside, and we can see now already that club face is slightly open. This is something I've left at the moment. To get to the top of the swing, at the moment this is quite a nice position here. Left arm of club's one straight line, really like it. Right elbow's good here, it's in the same flexion as your spine, but you're going to see as you carry on swinging you lift to the top and it just messes things up. Now the club goes across the line and this elbow is now pointing in it's almost flying, it's very disconnected. The gap between the elbows here has got bigger and everything's just gone slightly awry, as opposed to here's nice and tight and the club would drop on the right line. Here in the first move now with this elbow being there, is that the hands are going to move this way and you're going to get what we call slightly across the line. So we can see your hand is following that red line for a bit as you start down, Sue. And what we're going to see now is this was our line we was attacking on. You can see your club head is now going to be miles to the right of this. So we can see your club is really coming from the outside and across the ball. And that's why you hit a few shanks and bits and pieces like that, and that's why also the club cuts out extremely low in the body here. Obviously if the path was a little bit more from the inside this way, your arms and club head would be a bit more coming out that way through the body. So we needed to fix that quite sharpish because we're hitting a few to the right, and the quickest way of doing it was I put a little ball here and I put a little ball there. It was almost on like a triangular path. It's not very easy to draw a little circle, but there and there. And it got you feeling that you're swinging a bit more this way, a bit more out to in. So we needed to swing away from us, so, and that one got the club head coming out here as opposed to there in the follow through, but also just stopped any of them shanks. Okay, so that was the first thing we worked on. Like I said, you could just put a water bottle here on the outside of the ball, but we can see as you come down you're going to hit that water bottle at the moment. One of the reasons why you hit the ball not as far as you possibly could, if we look at this swing here on the right, okay, get to the top, we can see here we have a thing called our relationship between our wrists and our club head there is called lag. Now at the moment you've got a good lag there, we've got 90 degrees of lag, but as you start to come down you're going to see the club head is getting thrown away from you. So at the moment the gap between the shaft and your head is, say, very small there, and as you come down we can see that gap is getting bigger. You're getting wider as you start down, and what that's doing, that's throwing the club away from you. And when your hands reach your right thigh, which is there, the shaft should be that position, and we can see yours is all the way down here, so you've almost hit it. What that's going to do, Sue, is going to make you scoop the ball. So we can see at this position here, you haven't even hit the ball, and the club head nearly is already past your hands. So your club head is in the wrong angle at that position, so you're scooping the ball up in the air. So you think we was hitting an 8-iron. It's almost like you turn that into a pitching wedge, where I turn an 8-iron into a 6-iron because my hands and my club shaft is more at that angle, de-lofted. So how did I get you to fix that? Oh, well, I wanted you to try and take me some turf. So I got you to address in line with the ball here, and I want you to try and hit the ground in front. I did a couple of things. I got your top half of your body more forwards, but also it just gave you that feeling of bottoming out, really hitting through the ball and taking some turf for me. I gave you a couple other feelings for that, but that's the main one. Just trying to feel that we start to damage the range, because even here when you make contact, it's not really a divot. It was just a tiny little graze, and I wanted to see some big turf coming up. That's how we're going to get you hit the ball further, and it's going to be quite easy, I think. Good luck.